Alright, my friends, it's time again to do the thing where we shoot ourselves in the head until death. Yum, 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 yumaro. Let's kill this past real quick. Shark Week? Shark Week? Yeah. Oh, almost missed. Have you guys heard of this thing called Shark Week? It's a week where sharks get all the love and attention. It really could. Dude, Fruit Blood is so good. You know what the best song is there? Is, the one where they're like, stop scratching yourself. I'm trying to climax. The John Candy song. Get down from there. I'm trying to climax. I have a lot of energy for someone who just worked a longest day. Longest. I think no matter how long... Oh my shitting dick lord. We just got a fucking key and a key container as room clearing jobs. Well, one of them was Dogamus Prime, and the other was just a regular old room clear. What was this? Cells Creep? These guys are showing up all the fucking time these days. Sneat. Sneat as sheepskin. That show is really good. It is also really bad. And I think that's what I love about it. I think the reason that I really like Hargonal Slopio Pipio is because, like, it's as often terrible as it is great. Because it's just Brad Neely and, you know, some comedians he works with, some voice actors and regular actors and stuff like that every once in a while. And I think Andre 3000 was on in a couple of the sketches or whatever. But they just let this fucking psychopath do whatever he wanted. Oh my god, I almost got hit there. And that's rare. It's usually reined in. Usually they don't let people like auteur shows like that because it's not profitable to have one person's point of view as the only thing. And it's probably not profitable. That's why the show got canceled 2 years ago. But like, fucking Brad Neely is someone I've loved way back from the Neely Comics days when he did the JFK song and the George Washington one, when I think he used to mostly do like history-based animation songs. But like, he's got such a good singular vision, and his animation style is dope as fuck. Some of the like the dance numbers that the TV God does at the beginning of the show are actually cool as hell. I think I don't know why I think he's a TV god, but like that's how I view him. But it's like it's good shit, and the guy just feels it feels good to let him let loose. And there's not a ton of people I feel that way about, like a ton of creators. There's some, I mean, John Mulaney is one. Louis C.K. is totally one. Brad Neely's way up there. There's Pendleton Ward, but you know, even his show relies on a lot of like a lot of writers and a lot of storyboard artists and stuff like that. Even though I think Adventure Time is still mostly, at least initially, it was his singular vision. But there's not a ton of people who I feel like anything they do, even if it's a hard hit or miss, even if it's like only watchable 50% of the time, 25% of the time it's unbearable, and the other, let's say 10 of the time is fucking comic genius, I still will wait for the 10%. It's so good, and there's not a lot of people I feel that way about. I don't know. Maybe I'm too critical or something, but like, I think he's got a good head on his shoulders for like genuine comedy. Sometimes it feels like he devolves into adjective soup. Like, he loves describing things. He loves just describing things for the sake of describing things. He'll be like, there were nothing but wizard genitals and horse whisperers and ghost goblins and fart smellers and tomato mayonnaise. Like, he lets Baby Cake or some of his other characters just, like, rip. And it's okay. It's not always great. You've got to be fucking kidding me. These cannot all be just red hearts. Just one key. I have 11 heart pieces. Can I sell hearts, please? Yeah, it's like... We get it, man. You're really good at, like, offbeat descriptiveness. You're really good at that. How about... I don't know. There's one of my favorite parts is, I think it's called the TV guidance counselor or something like that. And she's got some songs. She's wearing like a power suit. She's got big hair. It's a black lady. And her songs are catchy as fuck. But like, I have 14 half hearts on this god-forsaken damn motherfucking forsaken damn goddamn fucking floor. Anyway, we're moving on. But you know, sometimes you gotta get that shit out. You gotta let Baby Cakes moan about things. I think that Baby Cakes and that kind of humor was a lot more useful in China, Illinois, because he kind of threw it in and was forced to drop it by having a narrative. In Slapio Pipio, he didn't have to tell a story even for longer than like 13 seconds. Like, he didn't have to have things be coherent to the point of telling a single sketch. So it got, you know, it got wonked up and wacky real quick, and there was no reason even to fix that. It would have lost some of the show's appeal if it had. But because of that, it also felt like the show had the endurance of like a 90-year-old. Like, there's no way to keep that up, where you have to make 30 songs every episode, or just banal observations about how celebrities behave or whatever. Like, it's so good when it's good, and it's so freaking unbearable when it's bad, that I respected, I think, more for that. I don't know. Doom, doom, doom. I would think so. I don't know. Adult Swim, I think they work with Rough Draft Korea most of the time, and they have a pretty streamlined process for a lot of their shows. Where it goes from storyboard to production fairly quickly. But, you know, maybe it probably still takes some time. I don't want to spend money for a key yet, but I don't have any water, and I've been getting fused to the tooth. But yeah, I don't think he could be throwing out, you know, 22 episodes of that a year, regardless, just because of the personal investment, personal involvement he had to have with it. His art style, though, I fucking love the way he illustrates. I love the proportions of his people. I love the variety of their clothes and their physical characteristics. Like, there's something really unique about the way he presents people. You can see a crowd of individuals and get personality from each of them, but the personalities don't overlap. Like, right? I mean, but that's Brad Neely in a nutshell, and I feel like they gave him money and said, please do that. And he's like, you got it, boss. It feels like he was going to try to find a way to do it anyway, and so having the money and the time slot was, like, at least more useful for him. Oof. There's been something I was meaning to tell you about the college of the end of my time. He makes some killer fucking tunes though. Like, he's got pop sensibilities down, even if he like makes them like I don't know, I'll call it like barf pop. Like he makes pop songs that are gross. Like the theme song for China, Illinois is one of the catchiest fucking theme songs I've ever heard, and it's so short and simple. Like, I don't know how he does it. Like he has one song on there where it's like, see, I knew there was gonna be a fucking fuse. We got a 30 pack in a plastic sack. The synergy is with my glass Guamstone. What the fuck? And that song gets stuck in my head. And then there's a Baby Cake song where he's like, I wanna live on a mountain. Like, they're so good and so concise. And it's like, so there's this band called the Left Rights. I used to really love them because I like mindless self-indulgence a lot. They're kind of hard to listen to now because like a lot of it was my 18, 19-year-old brain really enjoying it. But the Left Rights, they do like, I think the longest song they have is 2 minutes. And they just like, they throw ideas against the wall. It's like, you know, this didn't work, but who gives a fuck? Let's record it. Like, let's go on tour. Let's make everybody sing it with us in the audience. Because they have to, because they're our fans. Like, I don't know. I really like that do it even if it doesn't succeed mentality. Like, it's admirable, in my opinion, for some reason. To not just go with what is guaranteed to work. Going, hey, 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 I want to live on a mountain. But still, to have so many hits, even if it's not even one great catchy song per episode. He has 10 episodes and there's probably 7 songs that I think I'm gonna remember for good. That's a fucking record there. That's a streak. That's a great ratio. Hey Kyo, how them legs doing? All those little leggy weggies. Dude, 3 solid hours of sexy row is a long time. But I'm glad you seem to have mastered it. If not, record-setting speedruns, personal record-setting speedruns. Dude, this thing takes too fucking long to reload. You gotta switch it out. You gotta let that shit passive reload, or it's wasting your goddamn time. Going, hey, hey, hey. Excuse me? Oh, you know what? I did, can you die? Please? I did, pick up a gun. Oh, you know what? I straight up fucking can't go to the thing. Gold darn it. I'm a goddamn idiot. I just saw that fuse and I refused to lose a chest. So in the first 2 rooms, or the first 2 floors, I have had 20 heart pieces and 1 key drop. Don't tell me what to do, Kyle, if that is your first name. Oh, yeah, tell him what to do. He needs to hear it. Excuse me. Well, I guess we don't need to worry about not getting hit. Not gonna do it. We do need to worry about getting a bunch of freaking blanks and armor. What's her pass? Wolfenstein? Yeah, her pass isn't that hard. Never mind. Oh, do. Dude, it's weird. So I think Squatchy's streaming. I think he's playing Slime Rancher right now. But he's been playing Gungeon, and Absquatula is... He's 10 times better than me at bullet hell games, but he's less better than me at Gungeon, and I don't get it. You got someone like Fog, who like hasn't played as many hours as me at this, but is like inherently better. Squatchy's semen. For some reason that reminded me of Baymax from Big Hero 6. The Squatchy's semen. Imagine a Disney movie saying that. Well, I mean, so he played the ever-loving shitting hell out of Monolith, which you do move all the way around in 4 quadrants, like you do in this one, in 8 directions or whatever. You move all around him. You don't. Oh, you sack of shit, fucking dick game. Okay, it's not an infinite key thing. Whew. Almost made me mad. Almost blew my dome lid. But he played that game and I guess did really well. Actually, I don't know if I watched him as much. It's weird to me because every time I see him start Gungeon, I'm like, he's gonna fucking destroy. He's gonna play this game and beat the tar out of it like it's some sort of ugly child. But the tar stays in. It's weird. I don't know. I wish, I don't know. I guess it's because I play... Because I'm not, like... I'm okay with saying this. I know you're not supposed to admit to it, but I'm not great at video games. I play the fuck out of them. And things where I can just, kind of... Especially non-competitive things where I can kind of learn the systems. I can do well eventually. But I'm not a fundamental crusher like a Foxus or a Fogmanatic. My crushing comes through slow, meticulous, continual exposure. Oh my god. And I don't know. Sometimes I wish torrent so, but I think I do all right. Like, if I really wanted to get good at Smash Brothers, it would become the only game I played for, like... Oh my god, it takes so fucking long to reload this thing. Yeah, I would love to be inherently, fundamentally good at video games. That would be neat and fun, and it would feel like a superpower. But, like, it's okay that I'm not, I guess. I pretty much had to get used to it. That's why I feel like when I'm playing a game that I'm just, like... bashing my head against, I know that I could devote like 1,300 hours or whatever and get decent at it. Like, I would still, worldwide, I might have like a better record just because I play it so frequently, but I think if anybody else played this game as much as I did, they'd be better than I am. Like anybody. Like literally anybody on the planet. And I'm okay with that. Oop. Aw, man. I don't know, I mean, it's not a challenge. But I like it's honestly how I feel. Like I don't feel like any skill or ability I possess in this game is inherent. Dude, where are the fucking keys in this shit sack of a run? God. Well, of course it's okay. There's not really you don't really get a fucking choice in it. It's either okay or you cry. Like, but yeah, dude. It's so many. It's so funny. There's so many game makers that I've read about who are like, "What's your record? Do you think you're better at this game than a lot of your players?" And they're like, "No, no, no, no. I'm nowhere near as good. I made this game so that other people could be good at it. Like, this isn't even the kind of game I like want to excel at." And I think that that's good. I would make a rhythm game. I'm not super great at rhythm games, but I love watching people be incredible at them. Dude, let's just fucking get it. Let's fucking get it. We're not gonna get any fucking keys. That's another 6, so that puts us at 26 hearts on the floor. 1 key. Yeah, I think a lot of people do that. A lot of people feel the same way, Kyo, getting frustrated with things that they know that they have skill in when they underperform. I tend to... I get frustrated with games, but... I mean, we've all seen it. We've all seen me be like, "Ooh, I lost so many souls. Ooh, this game's bad." Like, it's just stupid. Like, but at the same time, that's what they want to happen to you. I'm just giving them what they fucking worked for. They want people to baby rage like that, and every once in a while, I gotta give it to Dark Souls. I gotta sit there and say like, this game is poorly designed, etc., etc. Yo, dude. I gotta tell you, I still have computer parts. If you get to the point where you can start saving up for pieces, I can send you other pieces. I want you to have a better computer, and I hate wasting computer parts. But you gotta put in on some of it too. I can't build a fucking machine for you. But you know I'm down to help. Fuck yeah. Man, I feel dumb and nerdy tonight. Oh, I want to talk about a book I finished reading called, it was an audiobook. Oh, that's a rough situation. I've been there. But you're in college, man. I was broke as all hell the entire time I was in college. Yo, hey Kyo, I got a question for you. What? Line 6 UX2 pod mixer. It sounds like you're talking about made up nonsense. I've looked at a computer before. There were no pod mixers in there. I think you're thinking of Pod Racers, that arcade game that was pretty dope back in the day. Now this is pod racing. Oh yeah, the sound stuff. Okay, I don't know about sound stuff. You should talk to Moses about sound stuff. Man, where the fuck? Why did all my screens go over to my other monitor? Line 6 Pod Studio. Man, what? You know, I don't fucking understand audio engineering. It's literally something that I can't wrap my head around. I manipulated some sound in some of the videos that I've done, and the whole time I was like, man, I hope I'm not breaking this, not breaking the music or whatever, because I honestly don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know what an equalizer does. I understand that bass is like fart sounds and treble is like chipmunk sounds, but like beyond that, I really don't know what audio engineering stuff is at all. Like, we finally got another key. It's a real key per Sutherland. I'm trying not to use my my other weapon until there's only one enemy on the room. Oh, did you know that with the freaking Shovel Knight thing, especially if you get the synergy, you don't even... What? You don't even need to shoot enemies. You actually can just unload it into an empty room and get the rewards from it. There's a synergy that makes it drop higher quality items and drop them guaranteed every time you fully empty a clip. And I got that on my last run, and it was balls. It was nuts and balls. Like a Conker's game. No, not Conker's. What's the other one? Banjo-Kazooie. Hey, Crotty. How you doing? C-Rod. Don't you work at an internet place? What the fuck, dude? That's embarrassing. Ugh! The box. Man, if I could only steal it. Doom, 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 doom. I would actually buy that and then steal a key. Ooh, do 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 do. Ooh, do 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 do. Let me hear that mystic sign. Almost. I'm almost there. I'll be there soon, buddy. In the land of the thief. This thing fucking sucks. The damage is good, but like, I can unload an entire clip. Don't do that move. That's the one that curves around this wall all funny. Wait, Kyle, were you saying you learned how to move around the ooey elements in Gungeon? Or in your other game you were working on? Dude, this gun sucks. Nice! Flap me a picture real quick on the Discord. I want to see it. I want to see what you're Tolkien about. Doom, doom, doom. Hey! Yeah, I definitely want to be able to steal. Here's the other question, though. Double Vision or RC Rocket stolen? What da 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 da? What da da da? What da 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 da? Oh, I won't be able to steal two things. Fuck. Well, I should probably just buy Double Vision and buy a key, if that's the case. Well, yeah, I mean, I was thinking I could steal it and then have something better than stealing. But it would only work if I had enough time to reset my active item. Why is this chest so dark? What the fuck? What's going on with the lighting? Okay, let's leave the room and come back. Dude, that brown chest seems way darker than usual. It seems darker than even its little image on the thing. Mahogany. Alright, well, let's get Dublava. Nacho Bracer's stupid, so get away from me. I hate Gun Knight pieces. I honestly hate them. They've been showing up more frequently, and most runs, if I get one, I almost guaranteed get another one. But I really think your likelihood of getting them extends between multiple runs because, like, I swear to God, if I get 2 of them in one, I got 3 of them in one run. The only piece I was missing, guess what? Guess what? It's this fucking Gun Knight helm. And then I got it like 2 runs later. It's like an ass-looking game, man. Ooh, there was a dark and spooky chest. Wait a second, where's my green chest? There it is. I'm allowed to do whatever I want. Jackie asked me the other day, she's like, hey, since we're married, am I allowed to make black people jokes? And I was like, you know what? You go right ahead. And then she was too nervous to make it. It cracked me up. It was cute. I don't think she actually had a joke. I think that was her joke. Monkas. A-doo, da-doo, a-doodly-doo, a-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ah, fuck! What? Those were mad dodgems. It's like the Brooklyn Dodgers over here. Los Angeles Dodgers now, I think. Clap, clap, glue, 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 glue. Sleep, dude. Sleep at work. Tell me you got broke back disorder. And your doctor says you gotta sleep. Tell me your doctor's name is Dr. Frankenstein. Ooh. Ooh. Someone told me it was Friday the 13th today, and I was like, neat. And then I was like, oh man, it's Saturday. I know that because I worked a double. Fucking, I got April Fool's on Friday the 13th. It's like a double whammy. Do-do-do-do-ch. Shot to death. Yeah. Yeah. Yas, queen. What am I gonna give this to? Probably this one, even though I don't love it. It's either lump it or leave it, though. Roddy, what the fuck? What drugs are you imbibing right now? Codeine, morphine, opioids. Opioid. I think morphine is already an opioid. Marijuana, alcohol. Yeah. Dude, you're creeping me the fuck out with this phone shenanigans. Shenanigans. I want to say something. I mean, I'm gonna get hit because I'm saying it, but I haven't taken a single red heart damage this entire run. I think I took one. Oh well, I have armor, so I'm probably okay. I took one piece of armor damage. This is an easy-ish thingy, Winchester's game, so I think we're gonna do it. Ooh, my stomach just made a noise. It made a noise like a... You know those little things that you turn upside down and they kind of sound like a cow a little bit, but it's like... it's like in a plastic thing. There's gun night reviews, okay. Go fuck yourself, gun night stuff. Coding seems like... It seems like you're fan translating things that are functional. Like... I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Like you're taking something, using a language of actions, and that language is inconsistent, and then you're trying to make it do something. Especially when you're working with someone else's code. Why did both of your phones get into like closed loops? I mean, I guess mine probably would too. I haven't checked it. But that seems weird. I'm trying to make some decisions. I can sell some stuff, and I have some stuff that I'm willing to sell. But let's just go ahead and do this now. Of course. Hey, you doing well? Well, here's a bit of High Priest for you. Ass. Ass, 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 ass. There were these two women at the bar today who were wonderful. They were absolutely amazing. I was telling them about... they were talking about how weird it is that, like, as a bartender, you get to overhear all the crazy stuff that people say. Like, I think they were flight attendants. Because they kept talking about planes, and they kept, like, naming out the three-letter acronyms of airports and stuff. But anyway, 100% beside the point. At one point, I was telling them a story about how, like, at a place I used to work, we used to have to make guacamole at the table, which is fucking terrible. It's absolutely terrible to do that. And if you ever own a business, do not make your employees do that. Like, you just have to stand at the table and try to make small talk while you're, like, mashing up guacamole and shit. Or mashing up avocado and stuff. What is hound dog? Oh. And shove this whole thing this way. Hey, I don't feel like well, I mean, I guess I don't hear every conversation you have. Are you and Hannah talking about getting a hound dog? This game makes me want to slap my dog. And I think that's bad game design. Who says hound dog anymore? Elvis Presley's corpse? Does it say hound dog anymore? Hey, we got ourselves a little mammoth. Get knocked out. Go to sleep. Just an M1. M1A1. 1,000 miles. Oh. Alright, we'll do this. We'll sell some stuff. We'll buy some stuff. I don't have a lot of run left, so... We're only going as far as the, past, so I don't really need to stock up for the Lich like I usually do. And I got weapons I feel comfortable killing the gun drag with. The gun drag. Oh no, I did this wrong. Fuck. Well, better just wing it. So close. Why the fuck not? Oh, because I don't have the money. A cruller devil. A cruller devil. A cruller devil. If you don't eat sushi, then she probably will. And if you eat a lot of sushi still, it's cruller and drooler devil. Doodly doodly doo. Is this thing the thing that gives me increased aim and reload speed? Yeah. Yeah. We're not getting rid of that. All these other weapons I've been using, we can't afford to get Elder Blink or Spice. Did I tell you guys I'm reading Dune for the first time? No, I was going to talk about Three Body Problem. You guys fucking distract me like crazy. Three Body Problem's a really good book. It really took me a long fucking time to get into. And then when it ended more suddenly than I thought a book could end. Like, it's kind of a slow build-up for a long time. There's a lot in it that's about, you know, the People's Revolution or whatever in China. There's a lot of it that's about, like, conflicts of class and whatever, intellectualism versus, like, party loyalty, and stuff like that. Like, you know, stuff that was pretty big in China's relatively recent history. And they're setting the stage for why one of the characters does something with all of that. But, like, it takes a long time to get into the sci-fi stuff. Well, maybe not a super long, but, like, it takes long enough. But the sci-fi stuff, once it really, really gets into it, is very, very good. And once it, like, really kind of fleshes it out, I wanted more and more and more. And I don't know how long the book is because I audio booked it. So I feel like it could have been very long, but I wish it were longer. Which is frustrating to ask. I wish it didn't get to the point where it ended. I'm trying not to, yeah, dude, I mean, I'm hyper as shit right now. So I'm jumping and bouncing from thought to thought. But it ended in such a way that felt stinky with, like, pre-planning sequels, which is not a thing I like in books. I feel betrayed by that, even though, you know, writers gotta pay rent. So it's not really fair to feel a sense of betrayal from such a situation like that. But I wish... What the fuck's outward, huh? Describe it. 100 words or less. Ugh. Dude, this gun is not good enough. Which Elder Scrolls? The good one? I've never played any of them. I don't know the difference. Cruella de Vil. But Three Body Problem is a book that I recommend anybody that likes kind of heavy concept science fiction, like sci-fi that's like kind of based in the real world, but like with pretty weighty ideas, not ideals. I suggest Three Body Problem. I really do. Are you fucking shitting? Are you shitting my dick right now? It's an open world action RPG that can only be played co-op, barring mods, I guess. 2-player co-op. It can be played solo, just no more than 2. Oh, what? So it's a medieval style RPG, like Western style, focusing on like different mythical races and all that stuff. Kyo. Kyle, you've been fucking busted. You're gonna get kicked out of the nerd community saying shit like that. Are we nerds? Or are nerds actually like nerdier than they've ever been? Are nerds super nerds now? Are normal people who can like function and stuff in society and like talk to people and have relationships, are they nerds? Or is that like you haven't gone far enough? Well, send me a ding-dang link in the Discord and I'll look at it. Is it out yet? From the way you're describing it, I feel like it's yet to come. Dude, stop getting hit, you guys. Getting hit. Oh, okay. That's fine. The ways that you got hit there were actually all acceptable. A doodly 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 doo. Oh my god. I fucking hate it. I hate how long this gun takes to freaking reload. I gotta do 2 full clips of my other gun before I can reload it. I'm trying not to use blanks because I can take blanks into the pass, and while the pass are not that difficult, I don't want to have gone this far and then lose it. So I'd rather get hit, honestly, because a lead god doesn't really do much for me as long as I don't die in this fight. Okay. Well, I guess I can take armor in with me. That was pretty stupid. Oh, damn. So I've been hit twice in this entire run. I just got hit my second time. Oh, God. Almost a third. Damn, I did not position myself well at the start of that. The damage is not good enough. Ouch. My little bones. So yeah, I've been hit twice in this entire run, and guess what? I didn't get a lead god. So buttons. Why does the Steam thing... Why is it not translucent when it tells me that someone else is playing another game? Why does it actually fully... Okay, now a third time. Okay, here's the fucking fall apart. I feel like you're setting the groundwork for some really wild-ass mods. If you can move UI around, you can really make the game, like, feel different. No, it's okay. I just, like, it's a problem with Steam. I could put it in another position, and I probably will. Like, the notification that you're playing a different game or whatever. I have it in the bottom right corner, which exactly covers up my weapon selection. Whoa! I think the last piece of gunite is from a blue chest, and I've destroyed about 4 of those. So, there's one there. Oh. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. You do you. You doo-doo dude. Shoo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I'm just gonna go ahead and say one of the blue chests that I got probably had the fucking other piece of gunite in it. One of the ones that I had to destroy on like the second floor or whatever. I choose you. Or it was in one of the secret rooms that I didn't look for because I'm trying to hold on to freaking blanks. Well, they can suck a fat butt. Suck the turds out of a fat butt for all anyone cares, especially me. Oh, why, Cormorant? Why? That's twice now since the update that I've got 3 pieces of the gunite set. Well, then you can suck, you know, that butt thing I said. These stars are all wiggly. I don't think I ever noticed that before. Shoo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I don't like that. That screen always changes my costume back. Because it makes me think, did I do that thing I needed to do? She's got the oldest past. Yep, chop, Junior, that's a missness. Oh, yep. Oh, what's it doing? It can't be good. Oh, no. Swords, huh? Is that blasphemy? Finally made it. Ooh, for me. Ooh, interesting my work. Let's experiment. Oh no, twisted. Stop you. Science 100 years. No. Thing not. Besides, optional. Uh-oh, I better blank. Futile. New body quite ready, so smacking crowd paws. Huff. Blank. No. Hey. Get that shield off of you. Can I only, like, hit him once? Yo, is he stuck? Look at all this fucking armor and health I have. Holy shit. Well, regular amount of health, but like, armor? Come on. Didn't you used to be able to kill him? Okay, you can. Ugh. The dog did all of the work. I don't take any credit for that sweet, sexy victory. Come on, Janya. Scatty here. Enter the Grondo. Inside your Grondo. Inside your Grondo. Hey, I got to keep this book? Wait a second, can you also keep things from other people's base set when you go into a pass holding onto it? Neat! Flippity-doo-dah-dippity.